Individual human rights are a concept almost entirely unique to the Anglosphere, dating back to the Magna Carta. What's messed up, though, is this, and I want to point this out. Human rights are imaginary. They're an idea. They're a very good idea, but they're an idea. What always cracks me up is when I hear an atheistic liberal talking about human rights, because as one should be able to know, as per the U.S. Constitution, our rights are allegedly God-given. Now, I myself, being a pantheist, do not believe in God-given rights because I believe in nature, and I know nature doesn't play games like giving people human rights. Okay, so let me get to this. What are human rights if they're not inalienable and God-given? Well, human rights are privileges granted to people by the government of the nation and exist only in as much as the collective, as the government and the people of that nation decide to protect these individual liberties. We are seeing in the United States a lack of willingness to protect individual liberty, particularly of speech. You see, ironically, freedom of speech being used to destroy other people's freedom of speech, such as Ann Coulter's freedom of speech, or conservative freedom of speech, or other people's freedom of speech. And I believe the free flow of ideas is 100% necessary for the continuation and advancement of human civilization. But we must understand that rights are not God-given, they're not magical, and they can be taken away, and they are being taken away. But in the United States, it is not being done like it was in National Socialist Germany, or like it was done in Soviet Russia, or like it was done in any of these other countries. It's being done legislatively. It's being done in a soft way by making people feel guilty about certain types of speech. It's being done in a browbeating kind of way. And really, the people who ultimately are at fault are the people that refuse to speak up, or the ones that have been agitated to such a degree that they speak up in such a stupid manner that it causes the justification of legislative action against certain types of speech. Hate speech, to say things of a hateful nature, is free speech. You should have the right to say hateful speech. You should not have the right to encourage violence against other people, as we know from numerous Supreme Court decisions, but you should indeed have the right to speak in a hateful manner. But nowadays, people are told that hate speech is bad speech. The problem is, how do you define hate speech? Very difficult. So, what the left does, and the right, is they determine that anybody that is against them is promoting hate speech, hate speech, hate speech. Well, tell you the truth, again, hate speech is free speech, and rights are imaginary. The only rights you have are those that are given to you by the collective.